I'm Nick Davison, founder and owner of Smart Solar Solutions. We're in Casa Grande, Arizona, 1.14 megawatt combination of ground mount rooftop system that was commissioned in mid-December of last year. I came over from Intel Corporation and started Smart Solar Solutions in 2010. The background story is I had a couple friends in the business and they had a financial analysis tool that really showed how great the solar financial math looked for small and medium businesses here in the state. We're strictly commercial. We put in commercial systems of various sizes all over the state of Arizona and Southern California. Really had two things when they decide to go solar. It's a tax strategy and it's a way to reduce an operating expense. Small businesses are better because their energy rates are higher and the numbers work really well. Well, kind of going into this project, I didn't see any issues whatsoever. This facility is beautiful. There's absolutely no issues at all with the roof, no issues electrically. This ground mount facility, this site prep was not a whole lot of work that we had to do. The only issue really was a little bit of a drainage problem over there, and we had to get it done by the end of the year because our customer was concerned about the ITC going away, possibly. But as it turns out, some issues did come up. Who would have thought Casa Grande would have high penetration solar? The two words you never want to hear as a solar installer is high penetration. And that meant that we had to go through a 90-day study with APS. They formed a team to look into the impact of adding additional solar to their feeders, any upgrades that would be needed, if there was going to be any high voltage issues. And that took a long time. That took 90 days. We had to redo the drawings, we had to redo the plans, and at the end of the day, April when we started, we ended up in September and left the installation team 4 months to be able to do the installation at a time. This isn't rocket science. We do rooftop all the time, we do ground mount all the time, so it's two separate systems. So they're tied to two different meters. We looked at it as two separate, relatively easy systems to put in.
Yeah, my name is Logan. I'm the production manager at Cardinal Glass here in Casa Grande, Arizona. What he brought to the table was very accurate information, and he also being a great contractor to work with. When we had the discussions on expectation management, on what it was going to look like, and really the cost benefit in all facets. If there was a concern we had, Nick typically had already investigated it and had a solution for us on that side of the house.
The reason I picked Chit, three things really. First is I can trust your warranty. So Chit is a large, global, profitable company. They're traded on the Shanghai Exchange. You can go on there and see their financial numbers. One of the things our customers, all our customers, are really concerned about is who we're going to bet on for the warranty coverage, and Chit is a good bet. Two, the breadth of products. So this was a great application for your 60 kilowatt inverters. Lastly, really, it's a good product. I mean, you go, your specs, 98.8 peak efficiency, wide voltage range, wide temperature range. There's absolutely nothing wrong with your product line. And I guess lastly, I just get really good support from the US team. Most notably with the offer of 24-hour RMA, that's a big deal. I haven't had to use it, but it's nice to know it's there, and as well as a 90-day uptime guarantee. That really protects the customer for any financial losses in the early stages of starting. I've been your customer for 2 years, so I'm not going anywhere. As long as you stay competitive from a product lineup standpoint, it's a competitive business, and don't miss the next big thing, which will happen eventually. I don't usually stray very far from my vendors. I have a long-term relationship with my vendors, so I'm looking forward to a good relationship.